So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I have a question from one of my subscribers. The question from the subscriber is, if a guy asks you to plan the whole things for the first date, is it because he's not that into you? So basically, the story behind the question of this subscriber. A guy have asked her for a date, but surprisingly, he can expect her to organize and plan and tell him where the date's gonna be, how it's gonna be. So like many girls and women out there, this subscriber is confused because the guy have asked her out and now is expecting the girl to plan his date that he want to take her. So really, if we dare to analyze the situation, who is taking who to date in this kind of situation? Because it doesn't seem like that the guy is taking her to a date. It seems like the guy has switched up his pants for a skirt and is looking for this girl to take him out on a date. Many of us ladies have maybe came to this new type of generation of guy out there that basically got no male move. I mean, let's face it, what is this? Myself have experienced it. Guys that seem to be extremely interested and wanted to take me for a date. When it came to the date, they kinda expected me to tell them where it's gonna be, how it's gonna be. Like I'm supposed to be the woman and the man in the same body. So, to answer the question to this subscriber, and to my belief, I strongly believe that a date cannot happen about somebody that I've asked another person to go out. Now, usually, traditionally, the person that asks to take somebody to a date is usually a guy that asks a girl to a date. So usually, the guy that asks for the date is the person that organizes where this date is gonna happen, when and how it's gonna be, and asking the lady, the girl, if she's okay with that. Most often, the guy will ask for the date and the girl will say yes. There will be some bit of communication about how they're gonna meet, and sometimes the girl don't know where this guy is taking her. But in the time that we live in now, many guys expect the girl to be the one that asks him out. And it's a bit weird because either she didn't ask him out and he asked her out, he still expect that she organize the date, that she tell him where there's gonna be. Many people in this young generation don't even bother with the date. So the guy put most of the time his weight on the girl. I'm not saying all the guys, but many of them are. If this girl have her own place, and maybe he doesn't have his own place, then he kind of expect that the date is gonna happen at her place, and she has to deal with it. She needs to sort it out. Many people having those kind of dates. There is also the thing the traditional guys used to do to pick you up with their car, to be a gentleman, because it's a surprise. He's picking you up and you don't know really where he's taking you. But with this new generation, there is no picking it up. And if there is a pickup, once again, many of those guys expect this girl to pick him up, expect her to take him to her place, and for her to do the whole organizing, planning, and sorting out the date. Many ladies and many girls out there have done this, and I know why they have done this. Because they like the guy. They don't want to be complicated. They kind of don't care where the date's gonna be, what's gonna happen. They just like this guy and want some time with him. I get it. But where this whole thing is going wrong, and I have done also this mistake in the past. Trust me, ladies, when the guy is basically showing zero effort, zero attention, zero male energy, zero into you kind of behavior, it's because he's not into you. He's maybe bored and thought, oh, why not? There's this girl, I know if I ask her out, she will say yes, and I can relax. She can do this and this for me, and on top, we may get laid, and why not? Why not accept this deal if I don't have anything better to do that evening or that day? This is how many guys sees it. They see it as, I got nothing to lose because I'm not investing anything, and why not getting laid and getting taken care of if I have nothing at all better to do? For basically, you are just an option, a crap over. Because if in the hour that he say yes to meet you, the person that he really wants call him, he will drop that date with you in a second, and he will go and plan to organize the date with the girl that you really want. So if a guy asks you for a date and he expects you to plan the date, and it is your first date, because I'm not saying that the date should always be organized and planned by the girl, but traditionally, and I will really advise every girl out there and every woman out there to stick to that tradition. The first date is a guy that asks a girl out, and it is the guy opportunity to show who he is. The guy is the captain of that night. Most guys should be strategic about that first date, to one, to find out who that girl is, two, to show what kind of guy he is, three, to see how this person is behaving in public, and also how this person speak to other people, like the waitress. These things are very important. I know many people are looking to get laid. Yes, you're looking for the kitty cat. The kitty cat sometimes may be coming with bad news. Sex is an exchange of energy. It's best that you know a bit about who that person is. But of course, this advice I'm giving to many guys out there is falling on deaf ears. Also to some girls out there, because some girls out there that really like this guy, because if you went through all those things, that you asked the guy out, that you have organized the date, that you now get laid by this guy that put it zero effort to that first meeting with you, you also may be a girl that believe that if you sleep with this guy and give him your kitty cat, that he's gonna fall madly in love with you. By now, many of you ladies have figured out that that's not the case. Guys talk a lot about sex, but some of you that went around already have found out that men are a bit mixed message with this situation. Yes, sex is in their mind, and how can we help them? But to have a relationship with a woman or a girl, a guy need more than that. Go figure out what every guy are after, because it's all different. But we know the base is they want sex, but that is not enough for them to decide to have you as a girlfriend. So girls, you may be wondering how you can get this guy to make you a girlfriend. Well, girlfriend, you must start by making sure that you stay in your position of woman. He have asked you out. He is the man. He is the male. The male. Sounds sexy, huh? Yes, he's the male. And you are the feminine. You are the girl. You are the woman. If this guy have asked you out, he need to figure out how and where the date is gonna happen. If he cannot be bothered, and I mean that he cannot be bothered to plan it, to think about it, to organize, and he just sit back and waiting for you to sort that out for him, he is not mature. He is not a man. He doesn't care about you. He is not serious about what he planned to do. So ask yourself, is this the kind of guy you want to be involved with? Either he look cute and you like him already. It's all good for us women and girls to complain about guy But guy, a guy that was a bastard with another girl could be a king and a great guy with another girl. Why is that? What happened? Did he fall in his head and realize, oh, maybe I should start to be a good guy? No. It's the same guy. The where is different is who is involved with. If what he's doing doesn't add up what you want, and you need to be honest about what you want, because many girls try to manipulate the situation and then they feel bad and get upset about the result. If what you wanted is a guy that asks you out and for this guy to take you to a date because it makes you feel special, let's talk about that for a minute. Because this new generation of guys really are showing that they are putting no effort at all in a girl. They want to get laid and they want her to look pretty. They want a beautiful girl, loving, a loyal, cleaning, cooking, whatever it is. And you see on the first date, this guy has absolutely nothing to offer. But he wants everything from you and he's showing nothing at all. This is what is happening when on the first date, the guy has sit back. For a girl, there's a lot of stuff happening. We are super disappointed. We're super disappointed to see that one, this guy is already taking us for granted. Two, he doesn't care. He really doesn't care. Three, he thinks he's special and you think you are not. And four, he has nothing to offer. He has nothing to bring to the table. He doesn't care. And that will make any girl that understands all of that, when he's doing this, you organize the date, baby, will make any girl back away and say, I'm canceling the date. I don't want to date with you today and never. That's what will happen. Because the first date, I don't care which year and age and generation we are, the first date is the most important things to a girl, to a woman. You always will be. It's that first date that you remember always. Until your old days, you remember that first date that you had with this guy. So I hope some of the guys out there are listening to this and realizing when they're doing this thing to want to do nothing, to just come to a girl place and bang her and put in zero effort, and you think he's smart. No, all he's doing is showing he has nothing to offer, nothing at all. And if this guy meet a girl of quality and she understands that, she will never give him a chance again. I mean, how can you give a guy that's showing you that you are meaning nothing to him on the first date? How can you ever give him again a chance? So to answer to the subscriber is, no, darling, it is not to you to organize the date. Refuse it at all costs. Refuse it for the respect of yourself. Refuse it for the respect of what we call men. Real men do not behave this way. They don't ask a girl out and expect her to organize it. Expect her to take him out for a date. I mean, it's too much. It's really insulting. And too many guys are doing this thing. And they just laugh it off, thinking whatever. Well, girl, you also laugh it off and say whatever and walk away. This guy is not deserving of your presence, of any communication with you, and especially not to lay in bed with you any day soon. Alright? So I hope I answer the question of the subscriber. He asked you for a date, he organized it, he figured it out, he planned it. If he's not bothered, then forget it. Learn to walk away from a bad deal, because us girls, we're sensitive, we're gonna get attached, we're gonna get more annoyed than this. So if you see some red flag, this is not gonna go away. And just to say, if you were is planning to take you, is not working with you. Let's say you wanted to go for dinner and he planned to just walk in the park and then plan to go to your place and bang you. Just take yourself out to a restaurant and pay your own dinner and have a good night with yourself, or call somebody else that can be a better company and have more class. Do not accept anything that anyone wants to give you. And I can understand some of the guys out there, they have enough to take girls to restaurant and pay for the restaurant. What I would say to the guy is, you don't have to go somewhere expensive. And if you don't feel like paying for the bill, communicate before you go to the date that you would like to first know each other and see what happens. Just talk, laugh, see if there is a connection, and split the bill. Or everybody pay for what they talk. Yes. Don't be shy also, gentlemen, to say that, because I know some girl out there abuse the situation of expecting a guy to pay. Some of you guys can go broke if you're not careful. So, this is my answer to the question. I hope this is gonna help. Once again, I refuse at all costs to plan a date for a guy that asked you out. And I'm talking about the first date. Later, you can plan also the date for the guy. It's nice. Guys like it when you treat them as well. But the first date that was asked by the gentleman should be handled by the gentleman. Period. He doesn't have to pay for the whole thing. But he's a man, and that is his opportunity to show that he is really a man. If he cannot do it, he should stay home and watch Netflix alone. Alright? Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Alicia. This is your channel, Brighter Life Institute. Subscribe to the channel, comment on this video if you had such an experience, because I know I did, and I have enough of it. I don't even fight with the guy anymore. When he say where we meeting, I was like, this is going to the wrong direction. I don't want to meet you anymore, and bye bye. That's it. You know, life is too short. Just be happy with the situation. Okay, thank you to watch this video. Bye.